Sweden and Switzerland, with the winner to advance to the semifinals on Thursday. Referees for this game are Riku Brander of Finland, Lukas Kohlmeier of Germany, the linesman Shane Gustafsson from the United States, and Lukas Rampier from Czechia. In goal for Switzerland is now 20-year-old Alessio Bellieri. Got the win that they needed against Norway, has a .905 save percentage in the tournament. And meantime, Hugo Avelin has yet to allow a goal in this tournament. We shut out Latvia and Canada. All right, boys.
Happy New Year. Let's make your family proud. Respect the game. Let's go.
And away we go with some encouraging words from Riku Brander, the referee. Same name, different player.
Big defenseman out there right now.
Number 2 calling for it. Elias Pettersson slides out across. Long shot by Mattias Häll scored! Snuck it through the traffic. And a minute and 34 seconds in, the Swedes have delayed. Otto Stenberg, I got a stick on that to make it 1-0.
What a tip this is by Stenberg. He's behind the net. He works his way around the back of the net to get lost. And the check of the angle.
Cool.
That's Crosby-esque. That puck is going 7 feet wide right. Havlin wristed in. And that is a brilliant tip from Stenberg. Got a hat trick early in the tournament.
Yeah.
He plays right here in Frölunda. And he opens the scoring early, minute 34 in. Sweden on the board and off to the races.
Stenberg, a St. Louis first rounder in 2023. He had that hat trick against Germany on the same day. Another St. Louis pick. Jimmy Snuggerud had a hat trick for the U.S. Goalmouth, Wahlberg, who's the net front presence, feeds it back. Lekkerimäki shoots. That's knocked away by Bellieri. Beasted plays it back to Havlin. In for Beasted, shoots! Save by Bellieri. Now by Felix Undersora. Swings it back to Havlin, long shot, kicked out by Bellieri, rebound, and turned away in tight.
Beasted walking in, and doink, that is center cut right in the middle bar. As Edstrom off to the side allows him to see it. I like these ones though. Sifted on down there.
Wielander drops that back, it's picked off and brought back ahead. The pass from Miller was picked off. He's that corner, centers it. It's swept up by Jonas Tybell, playing his third World Junior for the Swiss. Dionisio back with it. Walks in and shoots, trying to find that backdoor tip. By Thernio, Ogren. Pokes that back to Wielander, across for Lindstein. Shoots, that high shot goes wide. The athletic family for Edstrom. Both of his parents are international badminton players. The Sandin Pellikka shoots up high. Sandin Pellikka works it and shoots off the end of the glove of Bellieri. Long lead pass for Isak Bourne. Bourne pulls it right to the front of the net, and that's knocked away by Dionisio. And there's Niklas Havlin, the brother of the head coach and the father of 2 Swedish players, goaltender Hugo Havlin and Mattias Havlin. The twins have celebrated their birthday on January 1st.
That would make for some lively holiday conversations at the table.
Yeah.
Although always easier when both nephews are playing really well for their uncle.
Niklas spent 9 years in the NHL. Plays it back in the corner to Ostlund. Ostlund for Lekkerimäki. Ostlund bangs that back. Lekkerimäki shoots, and the save is made by Bellieri, and Horsfall moves in. The pass from Wielander. And Dionisio threads that ahead. It was poked at by Wagner. And Raber plays it back, and the Swiss are bottled up here now. Dionisio picks it up, and that goes over and out, and that's going to be a penalty on the Swiss. So a turnover leads to some frustration, and now a Swedish power play. To Wahlberg, Ostlund looks back in front, over and shoots, that goes high. Racing to it is Bunsley. That's gloved down by Ogren. At the point, held by Lekkerimäki. Takes a return pass from Ogren. Lekkerimäki shoots, scores! Pick the top corner, and it's 2-0 Sweden on the power play goal.
Well, there he is, and that's what he does. Jonathan Lekkerimäki with that release. He just picks spots. Good job keeping it in, buying some time, and then waiting for the big man, Wahlberg, to get in front. Yeah, Bellieri's, let's see where it is, but it gets off his stick so quickly and incredibly accurate. Zip. Right through Bunsley, off the shoulder and in. And Lekkerimäki's starting to heat it up now. That's 4 goals in the tournament. And that shot is finding the back of the net finally.
Picked up by Wielander. And Wielander drops it up. Ogren works it and shoots from that wide. Sorum plays that back to Stenberg. Stenberg centers it and just missed that pass for Edstrom. A year before was life and death to be on the under-20 team in Leksand. He's climbed the ladder quickly. Sounds tantalizing. Now a steal in front, chance for Lekkerimäki. It bounces back. Solomonsen shoots. That deflected wide. Long lead feed for Sorum. Felix Sorum slides out ahead. Although Stenberg, a backhand shot. Isak Born spins back in the corner. Born sends it back in front of the goalpost. Great chance there for Wagner.
It's all made by Born, though. As a defender, dropped the stick, draws 2, and then tees up. Wagner was just sitting there. That's a good release. Oh, Bellieri gets a piece of it with his glove.
Swings that down. Oakland shoots and just missed short side. Lekkerimäki back with it. Plays it back. Lindstein. Wielander. Lindstein shoots and it's touched by Bellieri. The puck goes back to the corner. Ostlund back with it. Now the Swedes really establishing possessions. Lindstein shoots. He fired it wide. Wahlberg got it. Drops it off to Ostlund. Wielander had snuck in. Now takes that pass. Wielander drops it back. Lindstein has a look and shoots. Bellieri saved. And he's seen enough of this. He'll hang on. Laid back. Weber moves it back across. Hard shot taken there by Meile. Here's Meile back with it. He shoots. Second try. Peroneo lifted that wide. Wagner got bumped along the boards by Timo Yen. Chance now 2-on-1. Born. He's it across. Ostlund in, shoots at the post. Another goal post for the Swedes. This time the puck goes up and out. 2-0 Sweden leads here in the second period. All kinds of looks and close chances. Moves it back ahead. Swings it back across. Ostlund, great move. Centers it, bouncing puck knocked away. Here's 10 silvers in that time. This is brought in, and a quick chance there for Simon Meyer. Wielander with a Swiss changing. Lead pass for Rudsplat, drops it back over and in, shoots. It goes off a skate and wide. Back for Lindstein. Lead for Sorum. Gets away from Terraneo. Sorum. Dropped on the side of the goal. Stenberg takes his shot, steered away. Dionisio drops it back, quick chance and a shot there, and a great look from Marcel Yeni, because as you've established, he doesn't speak Swedish. Lekkerimäki works it and shoots, and Bellieri makes the stop. For Sandin Pellikka, long lead pass, knocked down by Ostlund. Ostlund swings it back. Lekkerimäki winds in, rolled that wide. And Elias Pettersson back for Matthias Havlik. Bouncing puck on the side of the goal, a good chance there. For Switzel's Julian Rod. Now back at the point, Dionisio plays it back. Terraneo shoots, it got through, and Havlik made a good stop there. Moments of pressure by the Swiss. Now a steal by Dionisio. Works it and shoots, stop the stick of Havlik and wide. A lot of one and done for the Swiss, but trying now to sustain some pressure. And Terraneo just knocked down Stenberg. Now a centering pass. Meyer with a chance. And Endo Meyer can get the puck to sit for it. Havlik taken down. Plays that to center ice. And now it's brought in by Yamiro Raber. And he's clobbered in the corner. And they score. Jan Hornecker with the bouncing puck. Pokes Swiss at home, and don't look now. 2:34 to go in the second, and the Swiss are down 1.
Well, they got that extended zone time, and Sweden uncharacteristically mismanaged some bodies and a nice little feed. Redmer out to Hornecker, and he's wide alone, or all alone in the slot, and snipes it home, post and in.
His second game for the Swiss. He was a late addition after an injury.
And so what were they trying to do? Hang around.
Get this to the room down 1, right? Just get this, play out the last 2 minutes here, and get down 1. That shot stopped by Bellieri. Now Beasted puts it free, drops it back. Over the shot at the goalpost. Another pipe for the Swedes. Now set back across. Ogren waits. Backhand shot right through the crease.
He cannot buy a goal.
Now brought back in. Ruslan, a shot that goes wide. Here's Ogren again. Hasn't scored yet in the tournament. Has 1 assist. The captain, Ogren, holds, drives that back. Lindstein shoots, and Bellieri snakes out the glove and makes the save.
Gotta grab that because his ears keep ringing from all the posts in behind him. Ogren does so many things well, but just hasn't been able to finish. Drag, pull, great release. Bar and out cleanly, comes right back to him.
This is Ogren's 19th game in 3 World Juniors. He has 2 goals.
He plays better than that. And the one area of the ice that Sweden never gives up.
Scramble draw. And poke free by Fugli. He's tied up in the corner by Ostlund. Ostlund looks back. Sandin Pellikka holds and shoots. Scores as the horn sounded. Now the referee waved it off. We saw this earlier today in the game between Finland and Slovakia.
Refs waved it off. It felt like we heard the horn.
Now, the other thing to keep in mind is our score clock is a couple of frames behind.
So we could show 0 and there still might be a 10th or 2 on the actual clock.
Honest decision, no goal. Please under review.
So they're going to take a look. They have the clock burned into their screen.
Precisely. No delay in the screen. The officials will be looking at.
Oh, this is huge.
You know, Mugli had the puck in the corner, and instead of trying to ice it, he decided to try to eat it and did not possess it long enough, allowing Sweden to get a shot and a tip. And this game's almost over if this one counts.
Right. And that penalty to Bellieri would be so crushing.
But they won the draw, and they scrummed it, so they're looking at
referees Rico Brander, Lucas Kohlmeier. So, okay, so here's the official clock on the left, above the net.
This is easy.
1-0.
That's no goal.
Yeah, so, yeah.
There we go.
For Ostlund, and Sandin Pellikka fans on that pass. Long shot blocked in front, and grabs another one.
Definitely the stick's fault.
That's knocked down by Muller. Miles Muller, Basin feeds it across. Oh, what a chance there on Havlin. As Jonas Tybell had a great short-handed look.
And we're in the 1 shot away territory for Switzerland. And Muller, who's probably Switzerland's best offensive player, has been very quiet tonight's game so far. First one across, and it banks off Tybell's skate, but still heads back towards Havlin, who has to be careful with that. And doesn't want to get tight in the 3rd period.
Quarterfinal games will note the fact that both those quarterfinal wins have been against the Swedes. The only 2 times these teams have ever met in the quarter. Played back at the point, Dionisio. Nifty move, and another. Dionisio walks in and shoots short side. Havlin to save on that. And Sweden's top line goes to work. Ballburn works it and shoots short side. Lays it back around. Meile for Weber. He winds in, looks back to Meile, shoots, scores! Nick Meile through the traffic, and don't look now, it's 2-2.
Yes, sir.
Wow! Nick Meile has drifted in from the blue line, and it's all the Swedish players. There's no Swedish player near the front of the net, but there's about 4 Swedes. And look at them all. And
that goes straight through everything.
Havlat doesn't even move because he can't see a thing. All those yellow jerseys, and unbelievably, it's tied.
So the Swiss lost 2 players in the preliminary round of injury. They added 2 players, Jan Hornecker and Nick Meile. They both scored in this game. They were both added to the roster on December 31st. Rutslav. This crowd has gotten very quiet all of a sudden. Brought it by Brayard, shoots, and Havlat makes the stop on that. Nick Meile, the long shot through traffic, ties the game at 2. Uh-oh for Sweden. It's gone away. Ogren brings it in. Now they're still really good. Havlat shoots, that deflects wide. But you know they're squeezing tight right now on the bench. Havlat shoots, and at the last second, Bellieri got a piece of that. Swiss player lost an edge. Ogren. The captain pivots back. The Swedes are changing in the offensive zone. Ogren moves around Weber, throws it back in front, tap wide. Beast, I thought he had it.
A backdoor tap in.
Ogren drops it back to Lindstein. Lindstein for Elias Pettersson, that skipped away from him. Pumps it back in for Isak Bourne. And stepping into him and going high off the glass is Leon Mugli.
Too many for Sweden.
The Swedes just got called for too many men on the ice on a sloppy change, and now Switzerland gets a power play with 8:38 to go.
The only reason they called this because the puck was dumped out to the neutral zone. And even though no one had touched it, they made the call. There's the clear, and it's an early change. It's a super early change, which you can get away with when the puck's in the offensive zone, but not when it rolls right between the 2 players making that change. And just prior to that, Beasted tap in the empty net. Oh, just
I thought he raised his stick to celebrate.
He double hit it. Oh, no. TC Chen right now is somewhere smiling. Backhand, and then he gotta give it the forehand. He tipped it in the air into the net and then clipped it the other way and out. You couldn't do that if you tried.
So now the Swiss to the power play. Tybalt wins it back. Weber takes the return pass, drops that back for Dionisio. To Weber, walks in, feeds to the goal mouth. Played back across by Tybalt, and Wagner lost the puck for Dionisio. Couldn't clear it out. Dionisio. Oh, look out. Meyer lost the puck into Meyer. Elijah with force fall. Kyle hollering for a penalty there. Picked up by Osler. Kyle urging the Swedes on. Back at the point. Lindstein shoots. That went just by. Elias Pettersson fires. That was blocked in front. Picked back out by Rutslav. Feeds it back for Matthias Havlat. He shoots. And the save is made by Bellieri. With 1:50 to go.
Call a penalty right now to Terraneo after the whistle.
They're going to review this. They're saying.
Goes Meile of Terraneo.
So Meile, who has the tie-in goal for Switzerland.
The on-ice decision is a major penalty. The play is under review.
He must have been a butt end or a spear, because there's nothing serious enough happening. There's no collision that warranted.
So Meile's number 28.
Oh my goodness! You cannot call that a spearing major. He shoved him. That is not a spear.
After video review, Team Switzerland, player number 28, 2 minutes penalty, slashing.
Ostlund for Sandin Pellikka. Back for Ostlund, skipped away from him. Ostlund, back for Lekkerimäki, works it and shoots! And a glove save made by Bellieri.
That's his spot, that's their play, whether they go up and around.
Lekkerimäki, back for Sandin Pellikka. For Lekkerimäki, works it and shoots! Save by Bellieri, rebound, he juggles it and hangs on. Holds the puck. Wagner plays that back to Osman. Walks right out and shoots. It was partly blocked. Ballberg banging away at it. Bellieri's down, and he's got it. Some late wax there. But the Swiss netminder has it.
Looked like the puck was going to drift to the far post. Ogren was just standing there, waiting to tap it in the empty net. Ballberg's going to throw it over there. It just does not get there. Good effort by Mueller to get down and help his goaltender Bellieri find this puck.
Picked up by Edstrom. One more rush for the Swedes here on the power play. Ostlund winds in. Spins away from Gredig. Drops it back. Lekkerimäki shoots. And Bellieri makes the save with 4.4 seconds left. Lead pass to Liam Ogren. In on Mugli. Ogren tied up in the corner by the 17-year-old Mugli. He's lost his stick now. Can't gather it back up. Ogren works it back across. Edstrom chewed that line. Mugli still no stick. Ogren keys it back for Sandin. Pellikka walks in, waits, feeds it across the Ogren. He lost the puck. And a chance now for Shield. He spins back. Mugli's got no stick, so he heads to the bench. Meyer back for Dionisio. Gets a step on Beasted. In comes Dionisio with Meyer. Dionisio works to the middle. Shoots, and it's off the stick of Beasted. Up and out of play. Tie bell. Mueller walks across the top of the line. In comes Miles Mueller. Plays from Moncton in the Quebec League. Goes between the legs. Walks right in. Oh, a great save there by Havlet. Wielander back with it. 3-on-3 overtime. Tom Wielander up for Noah Ostlund. Ostlund works his way in. Ostlund goes between the legs, moves it and shoots, put that wide. And the puck bounces ahead. Picked up there by Gredig. Gredig moves in with Weber. Gredig walks in, and he's poke checked there by Havlet. And Ostlund has Havlet. Lead pass from Edstrom. In on Dionisio. Plays that back to Ogren. And Ogren moves back to center ice. Watch there by Shield. Havlet winds his way in. If he has Havlet have the roll up the second, there's a penalty coming to Switzerland. And they'll touch up, and with 5:32 to go in overtime, another penalty to Switzerland.
Team Switzerland, number 4, 2 minutes for hooking.
It's Dionisio as well, which is not good. You want him on the ice. And this is at least a penalty. He gets caught trying to play forward. Can openers it into Havlet's hand. It's a hook. No problem. And that was after. Look at Mueller dancing on this attempt. Splitting everyone, and a timely poke check as he was about to shoot it from Havlet. Turned it aside, and then the same move through the legs from Ostlund. He slides right by and almost gets it. That's Bellieri as well.
Lekkerimäki picks his pocket, goes back to Sandin Pellikka. Sandin Pellikka shoots, fired it wide. Ostlund back on it. Sweden trying to put this thing to bed. Sandin Pellikka drops it off. Now picked up by Lekkerimäki. Walks it in, shoots. That was blocked in front by Mugli. Lekkerimäki back for Sandin Pellikka. Fires, put that high and wide. Plays it back to Sandin Pellikka. Across to Lekkerimäki. Sandin Pellikka in, fire, scores! Axel Sandin Pellikka, the overtime winner, sends Sweden to the semifinal. It took longer than they thought. It was tougher than they thought. But Sweden's gold medal dreams are still alive. Swiss are talking to the officials here.
They want to challenge something?
Is this being reviewed? Can't challenge in overtime. That comes from the video command center.
no offside on the entry. Sandin Pellikka had taken a few attempts on this exact wrister. They would probably argue, where were Enstrom's feet when the shot was taken? His head up. No, was Enstrom in the blue paint at all? Are his heels dipping in? They are. And that would be a complaint. It rings hollow. I mean, it's not, you would not count on that call except for the frustration about the other calls that were called against you. But Sweden somehow finds way. Marcel Jenny despondent. Dionisio the same. His penalty was a penalty. He's frustrated, but his penalty was a penalty. Sandin Pellikka.
The Detroit first rounder.
Relief.